All right, welcome on in. Welcome. Oh. Hopefully you're all having a great beginning of your week. Great start to your Tuesday. Oh. Whew. Man, I am a little bit tired. I'm a little tired today. I've also got the glasses on. I need to get schedule an eye appointment. And anytime I get close to scheduling an eye appointment, I feel like I need to just wear my glasses, like almost like rest my eyes or something. I don't even know exactly, but I feel like I have to every time I do it. Oh, I feel like I have to. So I need to actually schedule it still, which is crazy because I have not yet. I still got to schedule the eye appointment, but I do have some exciting news. I have officially scheduled a haircut. I finally put in an appointment in for, there's a place that's like over by me a little bit. It's I drive past it almost every day to and from work, and so I finally fucking got it all situated. It's still a little bit out. It's, what is it, 10 days from today? The 29th, I think, is the actual date that I'm doing it. So had to kind of try and make some things work there a little bit with that. So yeah, unfortunately it's a little longer than I was expecting, but yes, finally gonna get it happening. What's happening, Veshman? Yeah, I finally have a date scheduled for it. I'm going to like an actual like barber to go get it done.
The person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are
first.
Yo, Title, what's happening, man? Yeah, they do haircuts, and then they also do beard shaping and stuff too. And I was like, ooh, that might be something, if I like ever grow my beard back out a little bit, it would be worth going and doing. So yeah, I'm gonna go get it cut. I have no idea exactly what I'm gonna do. Some kind of well, obviously I'm gonna talk to the person a little bit about it, the barber, and just see how he feels about it. Like what he, like if he has any suggestions specifically. But I am thinking about, like, I mean, obviously like getting like almost everything kind of cleaned up. So I'm probably gonna do like some kind of like fade. What did I had some things saved that I was like kind of had a general idea of. I'm gonna take a peep here for a second. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? Let me pull this photo up. Yeah, there's a thing called a low fade and a taper fade that I think could be really great. Let's look at a low fade haircut. Listen, my hair is not as insane as this guy's, but like, or these guys, this is, but like, I feel like I could look alright. I think everybody's hair is a little different too. Like I said, this is all going to be kind of based off of like, you know, everybody's own hair and things as well. So I think I could probably show this to you guys like this. Yeah, so these are like low fades. You finally went to the barber yourself. Nice, dude. Congrats. I'm finally gonna do the same in like a little over a week. I'll do number one fade on the side with a side part. Yeah, I do. Listen, I'm gonna let the barber kind of figure out like some of that, but like, yeah, I feel like some of this could be okay. Let's do like let's look at like, what was the other one? A taper fade is kind of sick. I do like The problem with my hair is that the back grows out very wild, so almost a good fade, especially in the back, could help it be not so goofy when it grows all out. But and then this is the taper, and I know they look a little bit different, but like the taper is a lot more like not quite as faded out quickly, you know. Yeah, I feel like they're all pretty good, but or I could go with a mullet, you know. Maybe I do that instead. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to the guy when I go, have him kind of give me some general ideas. I'll have some thoughts, but you know. Number 2 on my sides usually. Yeah, that's fair, man. The hair just grows thick. Doesn't take long for the hat to start to feel tight. Yeah, that's fair, man. My hair is not super thick. At least I don't think so. No, it's not. But I will say, like, the sides and the back are always like much more dense, so they, like, I don't know, they just grow weird. And so like as soon as the back of my hair always grows a little bit, like the sides and back always grow a little bit more than the top, so when like I get cut and everything, I usually try to keep those like shorter because they grow out a little bit different. So a good little fade will be nice. This is also kind of a test run because Emily and I have our party this year, and just a little bit here, and I do want to have a nice haircut for it. So this is kind of a test run for all that. So yeah, I got it scheduled. It's a Friday. It's not this Friday, but the Friday after. So hopefully I'll be able to show you guys, you know, pretty quickly after that. But yeah. Also, if you guys didn't join Vash and I over on the Wolf and the Kid on Sunday, you guys missed out. I was talking about that there is a deer that birthed 2 baby deers into our backyard over the weekend, and man, those guys are still hanging out. They're doing good. Mom's coming to see them, doing all those kind of things, but they are still doing good. We've gone out and checked on them a couple of times, but yeah, they are real small. So like I said, if you guys weren't there the other day, I was talking about it, but yeah, on Saturday we noticed that there was 2 deer, you know, baby deers in our yard, and we were like, man, these are really small. I wonder what that's about, because we have a fence. We were thinking, man, did they jump the fence? But they're so small, there's no way they jumped the fence. And then we were like, they must have been birthed back there. And they're like this big. They've gotten a little bit bigger, but they're like the size of like a small dog or a big cat, essentially. And they've been super cool. They're so cute though. Pretty straight might be wavy if I actually let it grow out. Yeah, you should let it grow out sometime. This is the longest all of my hair has been out together, and I do kind of hate it. What was it? Was it my clip today or my clip tomorrow? I don't know. One of my clips that was going up or has gone up was from one of our Wolf and the Kid streams, and
why did the deer need braces? He had buck teeth.
Wow, buck teeth. Yeah, there you go. A little clap on that as well. My God, that's not what I was expecting. Bro, you completely threw all of my thoughts and considerations. What was I speaking about? I have no idea anymore. was like, oh, just listen to this joke real quick. Maybe I was talking about my hair. I don't know. That feels like what I was talking about still. Oh, my hair. My hair. It was my hair. Yeah. So one of our clips that's going up, I was like seeing my hair and I was like, damn, my hair looks nice. It's not like it looks nice, but it doesn't look so crazy as it does right now. Like when it's a little shorter on the back and sides a little bit, and it can be a little longer and still floofy on the top, but when it's not so crazy, you know? When it's not so fucking crazy, that's the only things I don't like. Sinister, what's happening? I get annoyed when it's in my face, for sure, man. Mine's getting there a little bit. How are we? I'm doing well. How are you? I'm glad you're here. Glad you're coming in, hanging out. Even though you got cap and headphones on. Yeah, I have my hair's gotten real long, Sinister. So yeah, I'm just talking about getting a haircut soon. Hey, thank you, Title.
We're not worthy.
Thank you, Title.
We suck.
Oh my God, Title. I just where's my Twitch one? You were streaming so early yesterday, I wasn't able to catch it until after you're done. And Twitch was like, please watch the VOD, maintain your streak. I did. How have you been liking Maneater, man? Reasonably all right. How about you? Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear you. Reasonably all right. We'll take. Listen, reasonably all right is better than nothing. Been seeing a bit of a catch up also. Yeah, nice. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, this is today we're gonna be doing some Wind Waker. My first time ever doing Wind Waker. We're doing Wind Waker on the Wii U as well, which is crazy. So I'm super excited for that. But if you've ever been watching over here or anything, you probably know that we do some news. We'll definitely be doing some of that stuff. So grindy, but you can ignore some of the open world collectible stuff without issue. Yeah, I was gonna say the little bit I've seen of it has been like that, so definitely cool. Seen you've been here since 2022. Holy shit, really? You must have been here really early on then. It must have been, how long have I been streaming for? Five years, right? Crazy. Since 2022. Gaming on the Wii U. Yeah. We're gonna be gaming on the Wii U. Even though Nintendo's more popular. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, Xbox is a good series though. Xbox is a cool thing, and they're really making a really great comeback right now. I've been talking about how much they've been winning lately, which is really cool. And PlayStation can't get the fuck out of their own way. So for 18 minutes, not 5 years. No, that's a good one. That's good. Also, real quick too, this is why I was getting so confused. I added a new sound alert to the street or to the channel rewards. So I took it. Oh, I have not played it yet, so I have no idea how loud it is. It could be so fucking loud. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should check it. Good luck. Oh my God. Yep, I should turn that down, huh? Hold on. Jesus H. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was gonna be that loud. Sounds great on our end. Oh man, it sounds so loud on my end, man. I feel like that's not what I want. Keep it, bro. It's gonna scare the fuck out of me. I'm keeping it for now then. I'll keep it for now. All right, I love the Xbox, though. Even the games aren't great anyway. You stream games on this channel, bud. Yeah. We do some games. Usually we'll try and do we do a couple of things during the stream. Usually we'll start off stream with I usually play some web games. And then we usually do about an hour of news, which is usually gaming or entertainment related, and then we'll do usually a video game series and right now we're working through Wind Waker. Well, we're gonna be working through Wind Waker. I have not played Wind Waker, so yeah. All right, well, I mean, while we're here, we should I guess we should do the guess the game then, huh? I guess we should. Really kept track of time though. Where did all that time go, right? Yeah, man. 2022 is a long time. Just wrapped up my friendly neighborhood last. Yeah, that was the last full game that we did. Played a little bit of. Oh yeah, I played a little bit of Slay the Spire, the first one, and then a little bit of Hades 2. Slay the Spire I had never played before, so I was streaming that a little bit. But it was interesting. And then Hades 2, I have like 100+ hours in, almost 200, and I was doing a mod of that, and it was pretty interesting. This is a game? What the frick is this? This is a game? Thanks, Link. Okay, this looks a little more game-like here. Is it literally just... Hold on. Is it literally just like Grand Theft Auto 5? Oh, it's not. Ooh, Fury mode. Interesting. Ooh, what would this be? Action, role-playing, horror, survival. It looks... What is this? I always think like Dying Light. Not Dying Light. 2023. Zompedia. It's definitely something like Dying Light. I guess it won't be Dying Light, right? Because Dying Light is specific. Like, I think it would tell me it was still in the franchise if it was Dying Light. What's the other zombie series? It's not Dead by Daylight. That's a different game series. All-time classic, Resident Evil 3, Crime Scene Cleaner. Oh, yeah. Nice. Those are all good ones. I don't know if you saw that the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake came out a little bit ago, and then it was I think people really enjoyed it. Dead Rising. Ooh, yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking. Dead Rising. Dead Island could also be it. Let's do that. I hate that this fucking ad is in my way. Dead Island. Riptide. Dead Island 2. Ah. My bad. Zombie Ate My Neighbors. Plants vs. Zombies. You're guessing exactly like me? Damn. I was so close. It's good though. Yeah, I definitely wanted to check out Metal Gear Solid 3, but I never got to. All right, let's do, I guess, the movie as well. Oh my God, Link. Buddy, what the fuck? A bunch of banana peels. Romance and comedy. 2018. Joey King. I don't think I know who Joey King is, but that's the notable actor. It didn't get that close. Yeah, of course. Of course, man. Get that. Be right back. I don't know that one. I don't know it either. Quentin Tarantino. The Quentin Tarantino was what I thought when I saw this. The Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Vince Marcello is the director. And title, are you laughing at Link, or are you laughing at me not knowing this? Because it could be either. And honestly, fair. But also, I have no idea what this is. A 100% these are hard. I don't know. They're not usually this difficult. No, that's not true. There's usually a couple of difficult ones. The Kissing Booth. Oh, I've actually heard of the Kissing Booth. I'm pretty sure Emily watched that. All right, let's do our logo. RSA. Nailed it. The logo is kind of a joke. I'm just gonna be honest. The logo is kind of a joke just because you can kind of see what it is before you guess it. All right, so we're gonna do two more. We're gonna do guess the house and guess the angle. The house is always a great one because you're just guessing what this house sold for on the day that it sold, or at least the day that it sold recently. This is Larkspur, Colorado. Link, I don't know this movie either. Damn. Does Mrs. Taint know that one? It feels like, if I'm being super discriminatory about who would probably like the Kissing Booth, it would be people who are women. Like that house? Penthouse? It could be. Mrs. Taint definitely watched it. See? Mrs. Taint understands good cinema. Maybe. I have no idea. Yeah, we gotta guess the price. Colorado, really into the rocks here. House is massive. Honestly, this is giving me way too expensive. My guess is base price of this house probably normally is probably like $1 million or $2 million. Yeah, I was thinking the same title, that just based on where it's at probably is going to make it that much more. So let's run a 5 milli. Oh, way less? Oh, way less on this? Damn. A steal. What? It's gonna be like 3 million. They'll be like, see? 450,000. Maybe that's too cheap. I think it is a little too cheap for Colorado, but also for where this is at in Colorado. Cheaper. Ooh, wow. Yeah, less than 5 mil. So let's do. This is a nice little area. Obviously, you can see out this window into the rocks. Beautiful. And then on their screen, they have the rocks as well. Oh yeah, I was just guessing. Yeah. That's what we're all here for. 4.2? You think it's 4.2, Cherry? I think we gotta try and we gotta play a little bit defensively here. And I'm thinking we gotta go 2 mil. And I know that sounds crazy. We went from 5 to 2. But you try to, I think my plan is always to squish, right? You know? We squish in between. Okay, hold up. Hold up. This is about to be a steal of a house, actually. Never mind, I take it all back, guys. Double low means we are way too high. Sinister, you might be dead on with this 450, apparently. Apparently. It's actually insane because the house is actually beautiful too. And it's in a beautiful area. Like, this is insane. Learning something new every day. Yeah, that's why we play this game, because it also teaches us as well. It's in what was it called? Langspur. That's what I'm guessing, right? I agree. You might be right. It's almost on an acre of land. I feel like, okay, I'm gonna take your guess, Sinister, and let's add 500 or 50 to it, and let's just do this again. We're squeezing. Wow. So $500,000 is close. You get the one up arrow, which means we are close. A lot of time in Colorado. Really? How was Colorado? My brother used to live there for a little bit, and I always wanted to go visit him because I wanted to go to Colorado. I mean, also to see him too, but two beds, two baths. I mean, listen, I guess it's not that big, right? It doesn't sound like it's as big as it seemed, but like, damn, 2 bed, 2 bath. It's not a small house. All right, let's make a bold guess here of a milli. Miss Tain's family lives there. Really, dude, that's so cool. I wish I had family in Colorado now. Oh, it sold for exactly a milli. A milli. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the song "A Milli." Who does that song? Ah, Lil Wayne. And it came on when we were driving to Michigan this past weekend. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I think this is a good song. And then I remember I listened for like a couple of minutes, and I was like, you know what? I actually disagree. This is not a good song. Well done. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's do our angle as well. Oh, my favorite angle of all time. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. We're back. Bring it on back. Beep, beep, beep. They're in downtown Denver for $750K just to bulldoze it and build a new house for $3 million. Oh my God. So wait. They sold her house for $750,000 to somebody else. The other person then bulldozed that house and then built a new home for $3 billion. Is that what you're saying? That's insane, man. Jesus H. Brilliant. Yeah, usually I can be pretty decent on the angles. Yeah, angles are one of the ones that I usually nail or get really close. Pretty decent with the angles. I think we have kind of a lot of news. So my thought is we're probably just gonna start into the news here in just a minute. So, whoop. Damn, that's insane. I mean, a $3 million house does sound nice though. Oh, hold up. Did you guys hear? And this is a lot for mostly my streaming friends, but also just generally anybody who hasn't seen it. That there's like a bunch of weirdness around like Stream Elements. So Stream Elements is a company that that is like a company that helps streamers with like generally a couple of different things, sometimes like alerts and overlays and stuff for their streams, but then a couple of other things. I have fully moved away from any website or anything. I wanted everything to be local, so I use StreamerBot for everything except for when we do our TTS. There is some TTS that runs through Stream Elements. It's not dependent on Stream Elements, but it does run through partially Stream Elements. But Stream Elements just recently said that they're shutting down, but people have been like super confused on if it's actually shutting down, which is crazy. They have said that they are, but people have said that it's also maybe not, that they may be just trying to get some additional money from people. But people have been saying people have been saying that they have been saying that they were shutting down. Not surprising to see the news come out, especially since they've reportedly never reached profitability. Stream Elements was honestly much nicer than Streamlabs. Yeah, they said that they are preparing to shut down, but people have said that they don't think that they may not even be, they may not even actually be shutting down. Yeah, Vash, man, I was just talking about this. Did you see the stuff about Stream Elements? They're looking for a buyer. That's right. So Stream Elements has said that they are shutting down. But there's been a lot of confusion because there's been no real reporting that's saying that they're actually shutting down. I do know that they said that they were trying to get a buyer. I do. As of May 15th, official update. We're in positive discussions with the potential acquirers and working to find the best path forward for creators, customers, and our team. We'll share more updates soon. We spent over a decade building for creators, and we'll do everything we can to keep supporting this community. So, doing research on elderly streamers and content creators. If you're over 23 and stream on any platform, please reply below. Fuck you. I should get moved off as well. I mean, listen, I feel like it's to a point of, wow, they have had no real posts. What is this? Wow, how does this stuff sorted? How does I'm on their Twitter. I don't understand, because I just saw a thing that showed their, I don't know, fucking Twitter, right? But yeah, I would say it's better to not be dependent on a website, which is why I don't like depending on websites. Yeah, I moved almost exclusively everything over to Stream Elements now. So all of my subs and everything, and all of my alerts are all just made by me. All made by me, all made by your boy. And they're just whatever at this point, you know? But yeah, if you guys ever need, I think StreamerBot is the best for like being a bot, being controlling your streams. Now alerts and everything are a whole nother thing. But there's definitely ways to go about making them and doing things, but you kind of have to have some know-it-all to do that kind of stuff. Some wherewithal, know-it-all, something. I can't think of what the thing is, but yeah, that stuff is tough. But I have made all of my stuff is all based in OBS and StreamerBot. So almost none of my stuff actually touches Stream Elements anymore. I actually try to move away from Stream Elements as best I could. So best if they're stopping having support. Yep, I would get away from them if you can. I agree. Anyone can share and say anything though, which is why people have been very, very reluctant to say that it's for sure, because there hasn't. Somebody was saying that it's best to try and find credible sources and find 2 credible sources. And I like this idea of having 2 credible sources for a lot of your stuff, right? To 2 sources that are independent of each other, both kind of reporting the same thing, and then you can kind of base it as fact, essentially. So there has not been like a specific person saying that they are shutting down, which is why people were like, is it shutting down for real or not? So I don't know. In the same way, like I have diversified, because you remember a few years ago when everybody was like, oh, Twitch is definitely shutting down. They're never going to be profitable. They're definitely not going to make it. And so, I mean, listen, it was not like I was like, oh, for sure, they're definitely not gonna, but it was in my mind like, oh, I need to diversify where I'm streaming. And so we don't just stream on Twitch, we stream on YouTube as well. So if you ever, something ever happens and you need to know where I'm at, that's where I'll be. Ground News and Snopes. I think The Onion is also a really credible source. All right, yeah, I saw what you said, title 2. Sorry about the news. I mean, listen, news is news, man. We got stuff to talk about. And I think I have one of the most exciting things for Vash in here today for the news. Is that a teaser just for Vash? 100%. But yeah, let's talk about some news, guys.
Everyone.
All right, if you ever have anything you want me to talk about, make sure you jump into the Discord, find the news channel, and drop whatever articles you want me to talk about. News it is. Yes. Oh my god, bro, did you watch the thing as well, Bash? Sony step in all the doo-doo. Sony can't get out of its own way. And let's go ahead and start with the first one, and by Ethan Gash. Sony is raising the price of playing multiplayer games online on PlayStation 5. The monthly price of PS Plus Essential has been $10 for a long time, but no longer. Sony announced it's going to go up to $11 a month due to ongoing market conditions. The price hike follows recent increase to PlayStation 5 console prices as AI-fueled part shortages drive up cost. Starting May 20th, PlayStation Plus prices for new customers will increase in select regions. Due to ongoing market conditions, prices will start at $11 USD for 1 month subscriptions and $28 USD for the 3-month subscription. The price change does not apply to current subscribers unless the existing subscription changes or lapses. So, if you already have a PlayStation Plus subscription, it will not change, which is kind of nice, being grandfathered in. But yeah, why pay more just to play on multiplayer? People can play a subscription just to play without augmentation. Yeah, the problem is, I know that I don't know, does Xbox do this? Because I don't have an Xbox, so I'm very very blind to how Xbox runs their stuff, but I assume they still had an online service. But you have to have PlayStation Plus to play online with people in the same kind of way that I believe that like the Switch does the Nintendo online stuff too, which sucks, but it is. Did I watch what? Oh, never mind, don't worry about it. You'll watch it here if you haven't. So yeah, if you are not if you have same on Xbox unless it's free to play game. That makes sense though. I'm blind on PlayStation 2, right? That's why it's good to have people like Titles kind of does some Xbox stuff. So Yeah, everything's about the money though. That's what I said. Microsoft and specifically the Xbox part of it, man, they have been hitting some home runs, especially since their CEO change. And Sony has not been able to get out of their own way. I'll keep on saying it. But yeah, if you already have an existing account and membership, you know, you can keep your same locked in price. But yeah, if you let it your subscription change or lapse, that you'll get the updated price. So bullshit, especially in these times. I know that everything is struggling in the sense that you know, the money is tight for everybody, and you know, Sony, you know, is trying to squeeze whatever little bit that they can get. But you know, same for consumers. Everybody's wallet's a little tighter right now, and I know that it sucks to have to be, you know, even for $1 more a month or whatever. Like, you know, people have budgets and things, and I think Sony's they're gonna struggle. They're gonna struggle if they keep on making decisions like this. But it does not end. We will have more Sony news. But let's go ahead. Let's talk about this next one from Kenneth Shepard. Nintendo's ongoing Pokemon patent lawsuit takes another hit. You love to see it. The continued efforts of Nintendo and the Pokemon Company to use patents protecting certain gameplay mechanics to block out competitive competition like Power World has taken another L, as the company has been denied a patent for Pokeball style capture and release mechanics on touchscreen devices like phones and tablets. Seeing it for the first time while dropping that article. Oh, just wait, man. That thing is going to be so sick. You're going to be so excited. You can go check out Games Fray post on the matter for a breakdown of all the legalese. But to put it in layperson term, Nintendo attempted to patent the use of a touch panel to use a capture item for capturing a field character disposed in the battle, which essentially means any touchscreen game that has a Pokeball style capture device use to trap or release a character owned by the player so that they can perform a battle with a field character. And again, this is just describing Pokemon mechanics in the broadest terms possible in the hopes of getting a patent that could also affect touchscreen games like the upcoming Power World Mobile coming to phone and tablet later this year. So they did get denied this, which thank God. So a lot about Pokemon Go at one time until that, I don't know, maybe it's still being played. I'm sure there are still people. This is and kind of how the article is stating it, is more specifically about them trying to have the most broad terms to patent a gameplay style so that they can kind of go after Power World at some point, which they have been going after, but they don't have a lot of room to stand here, and they're just trying to get these little things here, but they're not getting them, which is really great. So yeah, really awesome. Listen, I love Nintendo. I like Pokemon. I enjoy all those kinds of things, but for a company that is trying to beat down another company based on like, oh, I have this patented, oh, I have this or that, like, I just don't like that, the anti-competition kind of mentality. I think the problem is Pokemon's games recently haven't been that great, and people really liked Power World, and Nintendo and Pokemon specifically took notice and were upset about that. And so instead of trying to make a good game, they just tried to sue Pocket Pair or whatever their thing is. And yeah, so I feel like they instead of making a better game, you know, just were like, well, we'll sue them instead. Just to capture something, and all of a sudden it turns to be a snail. I mean, if that's the case, Nintendo will get you. Nintendo is amazing. I do like Nintendo a lot, but they are bad when it comes to what they feel like infringes on games that they feel like they have a big stake in. Art is art and art inspires art, right? I agree. Always evolving. Yep. And in Power World specifically too. Power World specifically like took a lot of what Pokemon did pretty well and evolved it in ways that I think was transformative and did different things. If you've ever seen much of that game, it is way less like Pokemon than people made it out to be. Yes, there were creatures that you could collect, but you didn't do it in the same way. They sure didn't go after Temtem. What the fuck is Temtem, man? I'll look it up. Hold up. Temtem. Online game? Okay. Why did they not go after Temtem? Oh, because it's PlayStation? Did PlayStation have a... Who's Crema? Crema is the team that made that. Oh my god, I clicked on their thing and it's bringing me to the thing about Crema in... Oh my god. In an espresso. They're bad at the moment. I love the tennis and gold games on Nintendo Wii back in the day. Nah, it's not that Nintendo's bad. They're just making decisions that are anti-competitive right now with regards to Pokemon. I think outside of that, they're not like a bad. They're still good. They're still a pretty decent company. I mean, they are a little bit anti-consumer as well, but because it didn't threaten them. That's crazy. It probably should have. It looked like it rated pretty well. That's sad though. Weird. All right, let's get into a little bit of Zelda news since today is kind of a Zelda day, as it were. And I did see this. This is still such a wild photo. I did see this. I didn't really know if we were going to talk about it that much, but I mean, Title posted it up for us, which I always appreciate. Means you guys want me to talk about it. Marcus Stewart put this one together for us. But yeah, the Legend of Zelda movie premiere date was moved up a week after being delayed earlier on. It's getting moved up a little bit. And what has become his trademark, this is Miyamoto social media PSA. Nintendo's Shigeru Miyamoto has shared a small but positive update about the upcoming live action The Legend of Zelda movie. While the film was scheduled to premiere on May 7th, 2027, Miyamoto has announced it will arrive 1 week earlier. That means fans can now flock to the theaters to see Link and Zelda on the big screen on April 30th, 2027. I am cautiously optimistic about this. You know? Never thought they'd ever make a movie on Zelda. New Super Mario movie is out though. Yeah, the Zelda one seems like it's gonna be an interesting one because, listen, I'm cautiously optimistic. Like I said, I have felt like seeing these like images like this. I was like, yeah, that generally looks like Zelda and Link. Like those are good enough. Like the costumes don't look like cosplay costumes and everything. My only worry is like, how do you make a movie about a person who doesn't talk? Like Link doesn't have a voice. He does talk. Does he talk? Let me think about it. I don't think he talks. Does he talk in Wind Waker? Are we gonna find this out and I'm gonna be surprised? Like, not have a voice, but does he have speech dialogue that is nonverbal? I was gonna say but most of the Zelda games, at least from the ones I really specifically remember, he doesn't vocalize anything. He's just kind of the knight for Zelda and like the protector. And so it's gonna be really interesting for them to do this and make it work. I'm very in. I have no idea how it's gonna go, but I will say, like, the first Super Mario movie was decent. I saw the second one on my birthday, and I was a little let down. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was just okay, you know? So, but it happens just like that. And he only talks in the cartoon. Yeah. Excuse me, princess. People just respond to Link like he had just explained everything. Exactly. I agree. He's always like, oh, and people are like, yeah, so you understand exactly our plight. Yes, of course. So yeah, I agree. That needs a revisit. It doesn't. It does not. Oh man, I just wholeheartedly disagree. The Legend of Zelda cartoon was so bad. Was it not? Am I Delulu? Legend of Zelda cartoon. Enjoyably bad? Maybe that's the case. Oh, bro, I forgot his fairy was like Tinkerbell. When I watched Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, it looked promising, but it turned out to be ridiculously bad. The original ones back in the 80s were the best ones, though. Yes, original Ghostbusters are good. I was wondering about the newer Ghostbusters movies because I seen, maybe it was Frozen Empire on like Netflix or something, and I was really like, I watched like the trailer or something, and I was like, "Ooh, this kind of looks good," and then it made me think, like, because I knew there was one before that, it made me wonder if they would be worth it going through both of them. But I got the complete set on DVD. Bro, really? Every time Ganon speaks, it's hilarious. Oh my god, I have not seen this long enough. Oh my god, also, I have a crazy documentary to talk about in just a minute, as soon as we're done with some Zelda stuff, but remind me. Documentary. All right. I like the new ones. They were fun. Okay, so is it worth going through and watching then? You think so? At least enough so that it might be worth. I think so. Cool. Yeah, Title and I usually have pretty close. Well, that's not true. I take it all back, actually. It looks good. Once you watch it, not for me. Like, it's weak in many forms. That's fair. Yeah, I'll be interested. Well, now that I have both you guys kind of on not opposite ends, but on two ends, makes me interested. Yeah, the original Legend of Zelda cartoon was goofy as fuck, but yeah, I forgot about it. Real quick, before we get into the next one, I was going to tell you guys about a documentary that I was watching yesterday that was really wild. So I think it's called, well, let me look this up. Let me make sure I say what this is. Yeah, it is called The Crash. It's on Netflix. What was on the documentary? Yes. So it's called The Crash. It's on Netflix. That was the one, bro. Somebody was like, did you see The Crash? And I was like, The Crash. And then they were like, oh, it's the one about the girl from Strongsville. And I was like, oh my god. The Crash. We'll give that a watch later. So it's a documentary. Okay, let me give you a little heads up, Sinister, if maybe this is you're interested or not. It's a documentary. It's kind of a true crime documentary. It is about a real thing. So myself, I live in Ohio, and this is a from a thing that was by me, like pretty close by, a couple towns away, but yeah, right by this area. And I remember a couple of years ago, I think it was 2022 actually, when this all came out. There was a really brutal accident that this super young girl, I think she was like 17 or 8. No, she was 17, and she's driving with her boyfriend and one of her boyfriend's friends in the car, and they crash, and she lived, but the other two did not. And so it was really brutal, but there's a kind of a lot of like going into it, and there's some investigating and stuff that it may have not been everything that it seemed to be. So it's definitely a wild ride. It's about an hour and a half, I think, maybe a little more than that. So if that's up your alley, it's a sad one and a wild one. Yeah, it's definitely wild. So I would definitely, if that sounds interesting. But yeah, this was one that took place by me, and I remember when this whole thing was happening. It is just interesting to see the girl who was driving, but then also her parents. You know, it's just yeah, it's weird watching in your own terms in a way. Yeah, definitely. Just, I mean, listen, know that it's a little bit dark. It's not bloody or brutal or anything like that, but it is dark, deals with dark themes, and just generally like it's heavy. So, but it was really interesting. It was interesting to get a little more information and see a little more into it. So if you're interested in such a thing, it's called The Crash on Netflix. Let's get into our next article then. Watching your own time. Yep, I agree. I'll put it on twice. I barely got to watch. I think we have like 5 minutes left of it to finish up tonight. Pretty good, so you can't go wrong. Agreed. That's where I'm always at. Always multitasking, missing things. That's fair. All right, let's get into the next one. This one's by Lewis Parker. Sony is being sued for allegedly retaining substantial windfall generated by the, quote, illegal tariffs. Excuse me. Holy moly. I feel like my whole throat just came out. Excuse me. Let me get a little coffee. Oh. I feel like I just lost my throat. By the illegal tariffs. Illegal tariff. Yeah, so let's get a little into this, but I am interested, and I do have a little bit of information. I do have some conversating pieces that go along with this. It's starting to feel like a new Sony lawsuit is dropping every other week. The latest in a class action complaint filed against PlayStation 5 maker Sony in the United District Court for the Northern District of California. It accuses the company of retention of substantial windfall generated by unlawful tariffs imposed by the federal government under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. According to plaintiffs in the Walker et al. v. Sony Interactive Entertainment LLC case, Sony is set to obtain a double recovery windfall as a result of the Trump administration IEEPA tariff refunds, which they believe should be passed on to consumers since the price of the PlayStation console was increased in the same period to counter said tariffs. If you're wondering why this sounds familiar, two plaintiffs filed a class action lawsuit against Nintendo for similar reasons last month. Yeah, so I think that there isn't much going on, right? That's why you're coughing. Oh no, my cat. I don't even know where he went. He just likes jumping up. But yeah, so if you guys haven't seen, a lot of these companies that had gotten penalized by tariffs and things like that are getting kind of paid back for the tariffs and everything. Which again, we are not a political stream over here. I don't care what you believe or whatever. We just don't bring it here. That being said, we're just hitting the facts here that yes, there are some. Oh, hey, what's happening, buddy?
And you are out of here.
But yeah, so there are some things that are coming back with the tariff shit that is allowing companies to recoup a bunch of money. What is happening here is consumers are trying to push a class action lawsuit, I assume against Sony, stating that they should be refunded some money based on Sony raising its prices, saying that, oh, it's because of the tariffs. And they're essentially trying to like call Sony's bluff here, right? Like that's the whole point. Is that if they call their bluff, like, oh, was it actually the tariffs? You know, that kind of deal. Oh, if it was the tariffs, you should be able to repay us then. But yeah, I just know. So the company I work for also was impacted by tariffs a lot over the last couple of years. And I do know that there is some refunds that will be pushed back to the company. Now the company gets to do with that whatever they want. It doesn't necessarily mean that they, you know, have somewhere that they have to put it or anything like that. But I do know that that is a thing that is happening, which is my 2 cents about it. I just know that companies are going to company, and it is very rare for them to take money that they have essentially written off already, and then get that back and then think, I guess we'll give this back. Most of the time they don't do that. You know, most of the time they're not gonna do that. Work for a cell phone company? I do not. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Ah, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, he's got to make money though. No, not a cell phone company. I don't talk about my second job, as it were, you know. No, as my main gig. I don't talk about it that much, but not a cell phone company. It's mostly a shipping company, but part of shipping is you're shipping stuff from overseas to, you know, and that's where the tariff shit happens. So yeah, I just don't expect that unless they were forced to by like a class action lawsuit. There is no shot that Sony or Nintendo would do this. You know, would give back the money, like, unless, like I said, unless they have to. So I don't think they will. All right, let's. Oh, this one was hilarious. Shipping, it's a job though. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This one, let's get over this one. This one was pretty funny, but also cool how these devs handled this generally. Tom Phillips wrote this one. Subnautica 2 user outs themselves as having pirated the game after contacting the developer for support. That's right, nothing like calling yourself out. The owner of a leaked copy of Subnautica 2 appeared to have accidentally revealed themselves after contacting the game's developers for support. Hit underwater adventure Subnautica 2 launched this week in early access, though an illegitimate and unfinished copy of the game, copies of the game began circulating online. At the time, developer Unknown World acknowledged in a statement to IGN that leaked copies were now being downloaded, though cautioned that these were incomplete development versions that do not reflect the contents or gameplay experience being presented for the official release. It's unclear exactly what issues the leaked copy owner contacted Unknown Worlds about, but it seems clear enough that they were trying to play an incomplete version of the game, and a staff member quickly wisened up. It took some doing, but this guy self-reported Unknown World developer Anthony Gallegos said of the user via the game's official Discord. Thanks for pirating the game that we've spent years working on. I'm disappointed that you do that when it's kind of how we make our living. I hope you rethink your life choices. That's what he wrote to them. I love it. And so he said, just to be clear, pirates are gonna do their thing. We were all kids once. Money and the economy is very hard. I get it. It wasn't the piracy that bothered me. It was that people that flagrantly walked in here and wagged it in the faces of the people who were waiting to play legitimately. That was the part that aggravated me. I understand and thank you for supporting the studio. Ultimately, I cannot condone piracy, and I get why people do. I would much rather people buy the game, try it for an hour, and return it than go play it illicitly. So very, very, like I said, handled in a way that was very like reasonable, but also like understandable. Like they were very much like, yeah. I get it, but you know, I wish you would just support us. Like if you're gonna go out of your way to like contact us and do all those kinds of things, we wish you would just pay the money, you know, at that point, right? But yeah, honestly, he didn't blow up or go crazy or do anything. He just, you know, was like, I get it, but maybe choose different actions. It's like the person that scammed DoorDash with an AI image of raw chicken and got a refund, but then posted to social media. Oh, so what did that person did that person get called out then? That's funny. So yeah, I just thought, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, to essentially self-report is crazy every time. It's like these people who do these like stupid illegal things on, you know, offline, but they record themselves and then put it online, you know, and they're like, yeah, well, you know, it's past tense, I can't get in trouble for it now. Like, buddy, that's not how the law works. DoorDash commented on their post. Oh, really? Juicy, I would like to know. DoorDash AI chicken scam. Oh yeah, so they posted it online. DoorDash looks like they commented, oops, probably should have blocked us. And they said, why would I do that if my chicken was raw? And then the person then commented again, let me go ahead and block DoorDash. God. Yeah, I love that people like immediately go after these idiots too. So hilarious. All right, let me show you guys a trailer for a game that looks absolutely terrifying to me. This is a game called Open Water. And honestly, I'm never gonna play it, but I did want to show you guys because it does make me super uncomfortable. So let's watch it. I just hate it so much. I hate it. I just hate it. But what if? Oh my God, I hate it. But wait. It's gonna be a no from me, dog. Yeah, it's gonna be no. Oh, this is just like Wind Waker. Well, never mind. We're not playing Wind Waker ever again. This was, I don't, there's something about just this, like, it's like here where they're like, you can see the boat a little bit, but like they're like looking out into the air, like the area a little bit. It's so hard to tell that you're in the boat. And so it makes my stomach fucking drop out, and I hate it so much. Title was said what this is. Fear of open water. Thalassophobia. Thalassophobia. Yeah, that's what I think I think I have it. I think I have it. I should play it after you play Still Wakes the Deep. I feel like Still Wakes the Deep isn't like dealing with the underwater shit that much. I would hope not, at least. If it actually does, it would actually make it really difficult for me to do, if I'm honest. It would really make that game hard for me to play. I am wanting to play like Subnautica on the stream sometime, because I think that game is really wild, but it triggers my thalassophobia a lot, actually. It really does, which is crazy because I don't think it does for a lot of people. Well, I think it does a little bit, but I think it does for me a lot more than I would have expected. So yeah, I wanted to show you this. It's called Open Waters. I'm never gonna play this game, but I wanted to show it to you because it makes me uncomfortable, and I think that's fun. Let's talk about this next one. Michael Cripe put this one together, but Seth Rogen did a lot of the heavy lifting here. Seth Rogen tells filmmakers using AI to write scripts to go do something else. Damn, man, I feel like over the last few years, like the last like 5 to 10 years, Seth Rogen has really started to come into his own for me, personally. I feel like he's found like his avenues. Obviously he acts and writes and stuff, whatever, but he does so many other things, and then calling out shit like this, huge. Seth Rogen has pushed back on the use of AI in movies, telling writers using the technology for their scripts to go do something else. The comedy filmmaker behind projects like The Studio and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem shared his thoughts on the controversial technology during a Kane's interview with Brute. His thoughts on artificial intelligence are pretty straightforward. I don't understand what it's supposed to do. Every time I see a video on Instagram that's like Hollywood is cooked, what follows is like the most stupid dog shit I've ever seen in my life, Rogen said with a chuckle. And if your instincts is to use AI and not go through that process, you shouldn't be a writer, because then you're not even writing. Go do something else. We love to see it. We love to see it. I feel like it's not as succinct as how I feel, or his is maybe a little more succinct. I don't know, but I have thought this exact same thing, as there is a process in creativity, whether it's art or writing, which is just, writing art, or drawing art, or painting art or doing all these kinds of things, there's an art that goes into those things, but there's a process. And when you're using AI, you're removing those processes, whether it's for video games or anything. I just think that removing those portions it just isn't the same as doing them as actually doing it. Like, people will be like, oh, well, we're trying to figure out ideas for our game and we wanted some ideation, so we're gonna have this or that. And you're like, no, like, you shouldn't use AI for those things, because you're stealing, you know, ideas that you're essentially making AI steal the ideas from somebody else and then give them to you, instead of you going through and figuring them out yourself and having somebody else do them. But not only that, you're taking the human element out of it. You're taking, you know, jobs away from people who could be working on those or even designing those things. And so, yeah, with writing, with anything, I think, yeah, if you can't go through the process and do it yourself, go do something else. I think that's okay. It's okay to not be good at everything, to do everything. You know, it's okay if you can't write movies and you really, really want to. Sometimes that's how life is, you know? Sometimes you don't get to do it. And having AI do it doesn't mean you did it. And it's probably bad anyway, but... So I just saw this. I just wanted to give my man his flowers here, because, like I said, over the last few years, I've really enjoyed what he's been doing. With his, like, even he was doing like his own ceramic stuff, and then he made his own, like, his own company that does you know, different stuff now. Not different, but different, you know. Yeah, I just think super cool. Seems like a dude that everybody would enjoy hanging out with, you know? One of those kind of guys. If you really want to write it, then write it. Yes, even if it's bad. I feel like it's better if you write it yourself, but... all right, let's talk about the thing. When I say talk about, let's watch the thing that I mostly put in here for Vash, but also for everybody, because it's kind of just dope. Tekken Concrete is having an 4K remaster. They have a trailer. I would love to show it to you guys, and then we'll talk about it a little bit, okay? All right.
Sometimes you have to get close to find out what's inside. Sometimes you have to get burned to see the truth.
Come on, White. It's playtime.
Cats are strays and orphans, delinquents who rule Pleasure Town. They live by the law of the jungle. This city is their playground.
We don't wag our tails for anyone.
Black, I got a bad feeling.
My town must be transformed completely.
What do you mean?
Taking out the trash.
No way.
You know what they say, a birth signals the arrival of death.
Black, white, black, white, black, white.
Don't worry, White. Nobody will ever break us apart.
Oh, all right. So let me just bring this back a little bit. Let me just do this real quick. That's right. I don't know if they're going to do, they'll obviously probably release it, but you know, on home theaters or home media, but it is going to be in theaters. If you guys don't know, this is a movie Vash turned me on to early on in our friendship, because it is something that is very near and dear to him. It is actually pretty phenomenal. If you've never seen Tekken Concrete, I would say you should. If you can see it in theaters, it's probably great in theaters, but it's really, really awesome. I know the trailer looked crazy because it is a really crazy, is it technically an anime? But I don't remember how all the stuff breaks down. But yeah, I just know that this is one of those ones it's so worth, going and checking it out. So you should see if my best friend wants to go see it. Never seen it before. Please, title, go check it out. If you've ever seen Vash, he has black and white on his forearms, right? I think they're right here, right? Why am I thinking that they might? No, this is the Monster Hunter tattoo. Yeah, you should, title. It's really, really good. And I think being able to see it in theaters and a really like high res, good sound system could be fucking insane, man. Really, really awesome. Definitely worth it. Man, I was shocked that it was getting any love, but I'm honestly super happy about it. I'm so excited for it. I think I am excited. I am sad that it is so soon because it feels like it's the turnaround to go and get tickets to it. It's gonna be so tough. But sure, what they consider anime for sure. Yeah, I don't remember. How is anime defined? Anime is defined as in a style of animation originating in Japan, often adapted from manga. There you go. You might cry, dude. I love that. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you got to. I got to show this because as soon as I saw it, it was like I already knew that I was gonna show it, but I watched it because I was like, originating from Japan from manga. Yeah, definitely anime. Yeah, as soon as I watched it, I saw it. I was like, oh, I gotta watch this. I gotta see what this is all about. And so I'm watching it, and then I saw the theater thing, and I was like, oh my god, that's insane. I love going to see things like this in theaters. They did like a thing for Coraline. There was one for The Fifth Element. I haven't been able to find tickets for The Fifth Element, so because I do want to try and go see that this year as well. I think that one's a little later in the year, but yeah, and then stuff like this, it's so cool to just go and see it and everything. I think there will be like a home release as well, but yeah, had to drop this, had to check this out. Definitely. They think people just have free days, bro. True. The fucking G kids, bro. Makes me interested. Hold on, let me take a look. Let me break this down real quick. Tekken 3 theaters. Bro, why? That's not what I wanted. Ooh, AMC is gonna have it potentially. Let me see. Advanced tickets. Let me take a look. Oh my god, brother. Oh my. Bro, this is so far away. It's literally so far. The closest ones to me are 27 miles and 33 miles. Holy fuck. For Fifth Element. No, for Tekken Concrete. Tekken Concrete. Sunday and Monday on top of that, right? Isn't that crazy? I don't like that, man. Tekken Concrete. I guess let's choose this one. Let me see. Sorry, no showtime found. You bitch asses. They literally showed me the two. Terry sending me seed choices. You want to come too? For what? What is this? Hold on. Wait. For Fifth Element? It's playing in town here. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I every time I look for this kind of stuff, I'm always bad. This weekend? What do you mean this weekend? How is it this weekend? I mean, I can't this weekend, but I'm a little busy this weekend, but I thought it was in the 31st and the 1st. That's 2 weekends from now. Damn. I'm going off for text. Don't do it. But yeah, so I wanted to make sure I showed this off. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this one. We got 2 more that I want to talk about. First, this one, I'm really hoping this is gonna work. I did have to go off of the Blue Sky title, so I'm hoping this still works. Sony pulls back from PlayStation games on PC. This one was put together by Jason Schreier. Sony Group Corp no longer plans to release its big PlayStation 5 games on PC, a major shift in strategy that sees the video game maker returning to console exclusivity after 6 years of flirting with multi-platform releases, according to people familiar with the company's plans. Online games such as Marathon and Marvel Tekken will still be released across multiple platforms, but single-player titles such as last year's samurai hit Ghost of Yodai and the upcoming action game Sorrows will remain exclusive to PlayStation 5, said the people who asked not to be identified because they weren't authorized to talk publicly about the company's strategy. Okay, yeah, next weekend. Oh. I'll have to see. I think we also might be busy that weekend too. Unfortunately, I'd love to, but yeah, let me see. Yeah, so this has kind of been known for a while. That PlayStation is moving away from doing multi-game or like console releases. Like they're not going to do PS5 and PC games like releases anymore, at least for what it sounds like. They're like, at least for their single player games. So multiplayer games, they'll probably still do like over a couple of things. But yeah, I think this has kind of been known, but it's kind of being just pushed more and more by people who are specifically not able to talk about it. The people cautioned that thing could change in the future due to the unpredictable nature of video game industry, and that Sony's plans are constantly shifting. But in recent weeks, PlayStation scrapped plans to bring Ghost of Yodai and other internally developed games to PC. 2 games made by external developers but published by PlayStation: Death Stranding 2 and the upcoming Kena Scars of Cosmara. Bless me, thanks. Are still planned for release on PC this year. A spokesperson for PlayStation declined to comment. So again, we kind of knew this was coming. There was a lot of talk about this recently, and yeah, this is just kind of confirming exactly those things. Whenever Sony does decide to comment, we will kind of follow up and make do a kind of maybe a final announcement on this. But yeah, we knew it was coming. Last thing I wanted to go over was one Vash kind of found, and it is something that I have seen a bunch about. There's been a lot of criticism of the new game mixtape. Say to play some of their games. Yeah, but Sony wants you to buy the PlayStation, man. So if they can get you to do that instead to play their games, they want you to do that, man. More money in their pocket. Do you not understand? Money. It does suck though. There are some good clips of the examples here too. Yeah. Not that excited. Agreed. Except if it's Nintendo and they're bringing out of Ocarina of Time remake, then I'm excited again. Yeah. So mixtape publisher responds to social media fallout. I will go over a couple of things about this, but let's go over the first little bit here. Mixtape publisher Annapurna Interactive has responded on social media to the fallout that's happened about its game. Mixtape is a coming-of-age story about 3 friends who embark on one final adventure together before one of them moves away. Players play through a number of different moments with a huge focus on licensed soundtrack, and it features stop-motion inspired animation similar to the style seen in the Spider-Verse movies. The game received rave reviews from critics, but it has been a bit different story among gamers. Some agree with critics that it tells a fantastic story and pushes what coming of age tales can tell, whereas others have said they don't feel like it's a game at all, with very basic gameplay and no consequences of doing anything wrong. There's been a lot of back and forth between gamers about this on social media, and Annapurna Interactive has addressed this with a couple of posts on Twitter. The first one saw Annapurna post a GIF of a scene from Mixtape with one of the characters reacting to fireworks going off, quoting a tweet that said, "Enjoy the video games, don't let anyone ruin your vibe." Shortly after, Annapurna then posted a tweet that said, "Zero context here, just a random GIF." It says, "Everybody love everybody, come on." There's a sense of a bit of sarcasm in the caption as the GIF says, "Everybody love everybody, come on." There had already been a bit of chatter about Mixtape online, but it's all real kicked off after a post on Twitter from Christina Tasty, where she showed off an unedited 3-minute gameplay segment with commentary. It shows that one of the characters running through a scene, and Christina says she does not press anything throughout the duration, saying there is barely any gameplay and no consequences to anything. Yeah, so apparently this is how this is. It is just, there is like, you know, prompts to do, but it sounds like you don't have to do them. Like, there is no consequences. Some games can just be an experience. Yeah, that's not what's the problem is. So this is what this is hinting at what we're talking about. Is that the game wants you to play it. Like, there is some input, but the game does not technically punish you for not doing it. It just plays. I think it would be different if it was just an experience, but it's not an experience. It's like, it wants to be just an experience, but it also tried to pretend to be a game, and it's falling in that weird like middle ground of not being either, right? I listen, it's fine, but it's funny that like literally she said like, I have done nothing in this entire clip, and it's 3 minutes long, and there's no consequences to anything. Like, it's weird. I have not played the game. I've just seen a lot of criticism about it falling into that weird zone of like not being a game. So it doesn't have like any reward to why you would do any of those things. You know, I saw somebody talk about it, and they were talking about that there's a scene where you're in the car with your friends and they're jamming out, you know, you're just getting it or whatever, and your character, you have to press the buttons to jam out with them as well. And they were like, that's like, I mean, okay. They're like, I didn't for a minute, but they're like, it felt weird because then they're just jamming and you're just sitting back there. And they were like, so they're like, I felt like the pressure to do it, but there was no reason for the game to make me do it. You know, it's an interesting idea. I just feel like they wanted it to be like a game. But then they didn't put the game stuff in there. You know what they compared it to? they compared it to the beginning of The Last of Us. So this is not even spoilers or anything. At the beginning of Last of Us, there's a big section where you just play as Sarah and you just walk around her room and like interact with some things, but it doesn't like, it's not like impactful to anything. It's just, you're just playing as Sarah because you're trying, they're giving you some kind of perspective. There's a reason for it, but there's not, but it doesn't impact anything. They're like, that's what this whole game felt like a walking sim essentially. Yeah. But I know Mixtape is trying to tell like a story and be a walking sim. And honestly, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Like if you enjoy the game, like that's cool. It very much to me didn't look like a game that I cared about. And with the exclusive point of making sure that you couldn't play it on like a stream unless you wanted to get DMCA'd or whatever like that. It's one of those ones you're like, all right, like I'm just never gonna play it. So it's like a decision-making show, like one of those ones Netflix did. If you input, it does this. If you don't, it does that. Honestly, it feels like it's not like that. It feels like that's what it wanted or it should have been doing, but it feels like that person who was not doing anything, because it's gonna take you to A to B no matter what you do. It's just like what those things look like in between, right? Because it takes you to the same place. Yeah, exactly. I disagree that I think it's absolutely terrible. Again, I think that there's a place for these kind of games, kind of like what title's saying, like being an experience. I think that there's always a place for those kinds of games. I just think that I think that it was kind of marketing itself to be more of like a game, and then when people were like playing it, they're like, oh, this is not it. I remember the order, what was it, 1886? Was that the game that I played? The Order 1886. Yeah, the Order 1886. I remember people specifically saying that was just like an experience, like it was not there. They're like, it's barely even a game. And I remember playing it and being like, oh, this is fucking phenomenal. And there was game to play. It was amazing. The game was awesome. And there was so much. I think time has gone on. We've reevaluated what that means, and we're more okay with more of like more experiential kind of things with some gameplay in between. But yeah, it is wild to see some of the backlash, but I will say, like, this game has a spot for if this is the kind of game you're looking for or something that is interesting you should definitely check it out. But just definitely understand that it is way more of an experience than I think some people were led to believe. And for what I didn't know much about the game, so I don't think I had any preconceived notions about it, but Rise Son of Rome was similar to me, where it was just like super fun and people kind of shit on it for no reason. Is walking simulator? Of course it is. I understand both sides of the controversy, but I still want to play it. Yeah, for sure. I think that there's no reason you shouldn't play it. If it sounds interesting to you, which is why I really liked the Order 1886. It looked really interesting, the time period, the look, everything, and I ended up really loving that game. And it was just a good chunk of that game, probably 70% of it, 80% of it was just that game looking fantastic and you walking through areas that just looked great. And there was some fighting and some shooting and some stuff too, but it kind of was like not a it wasn't that whole thing, you know. But I think it's just know what you're getting into and enjoy it. Like, that's cool. Yeah, Rise Son of Rome looks actually kind of crazy, actually. It got pretty decent reviews on some things. Like Steam is like a 9 out of 10. Xbox is a 4.2 out of 5. Like it looked like it did better than the Order. on my long list, kind of in the middle. Yeah, for sure. I swear it's not just the skateboarding, for sure. I just know that I don't know. I don't have a problem with this more of a cinematic, you know, walking sim type game. Just some people do, and I feel like some people just felt like they were kind of lied to or whatever. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the big issue was. Like, if you're looking for like a game that there's like input and you're doing, you know, kind of you're playing this coming of age tale and you're playing it, I think that this is not that game, right? So for console generation stuff or from that, man. But it's so sad because Order looked like it was gonna get, they were working on a sequel and before they got shut down. So 1883 is on my 1883. I mean, the Order 1886. Yeah, you should definitely check it out, man. It was great. I'd be surprised. I feel like the surprise is probably it. So yeah. 1880s. All right, that's all I got for the news. I did want to bring this one up. Like I said, Vash brought it up or showed it to us, but it was mostly, a lot of it was just kind of showing off like what some of the backlash has been, why it's been. Again, I let you guys all make your own decisions about what games you like and what you want to play. I think that the game could still be phenomenal, whether it's for me or for not. You know, you get to make your own decisions about what games you guys like, and I'm very glad that you guys do. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up our news. We are gonna get into some Wind Waker here in just a few minutes. We'll probably take a quick break and then we're gonna get into some Wind Waker. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, let's wrap up our news, and I will see you all on the other side. Oh God, that was a big old swig of coffee. All right. 1883 is the coffee shop.
Thank you, Cody.
Brand. Thank you. 1883 coffee syrup. I don't think I knew that, bro. Don't think I knew that. I remember 1883 generally, but how much coffee do I drink? Yes, same. Kind of a weird one, yeah. Wind Waker, so blind, so dope. Dude, this is my first time ever playing Wind Waker. Favorite Zelda OST? Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. OST is so good. Loving Wind Waker screen. This guy? Look at him back here. He just back there getting it. Le gasp. Yeah, bro. Look at, hold up. I'll show you this. This is about to be crazy. It's gonna blow y'all mind. Yeah. So we're not playing it on the original hardware. We are playing on the Wii U, guys. The with you. Oh. Look. Oh! So yeah, we're gonna play it on the Wii U. I have, okay, so if you guys don't know, Vash got me a Wii U just so I could play the HD remake of this, which is cool. Let me do that so I'm not shining my face in this. So I have the gamepad. I also have the Pro controller as well, but I felt like the gamepad was the right move for this for the first little bit, so I could be here, you know. But I can also do the gamepad or the actual Pro controller after if it's not good. So I wanted to make sure I had it, you know, just at least for the first little bit, so I could show it to you guys a little bit. have the real Wii U experience. But also, I will tell you this. The Wii U got some good shit with their handle. Look at this. This is actually the most comfortable shit I've ever held. Like, some of this back here is so good. Like this here, oh my god, I'm actually kind of loving it. Like, it's actually, like, this is actually so fucking comfortable. Like, the grip and everything down here, like, it's actually so comfortable. I don't understand, how is this so good but the fucking Switch is so uncomfortable? I don't understand it. But yeah, we're gonna play on the gamepad, guys. Was on Wii U version 2. Dude, it's so beautiful. Dude, I'm so excited. How's the second screen gonna work? I mean, it's just for me then. You guys don't get to see it. Might be able to do all three. Bro, wouldn't that be insane? So dope for inventory swap and world map. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. Love the Wii U, dude. I'm kind of excited how they made that so well, but the 3DS feels like trying to hold cardboard. I feel like that's how the Switch feels to me. So, but yeah, we're gonna do this. It's my first time through Wind Waker. I have booted up the title screen, so I've gotten a little of that music, and I was loving it. And then I do know Roost Island music, because that's one of the ones that's big for me. Joy-Cons are shit for the big hand among us. Yeah, I just think that, how do you go from like having like grips here with like actual finger rests and everything, like all of this, how do you do all of this correct and then don't do it on your neck, on the next fucking one, bro? Dragon Roost Island. Yeah, man. I used to know how to play Dragon Roost Island on the piano. That's right. But yeah, I'm very excited. This is a big moment for me. So I'm very excited. Also, sailing music. Holy fuck, take me away, king. Of the Red Lion, right? The outside island. Couldn't figure out how to curve it for the fingers and allow it to slide into the dock. Well, they fucked up, bro. Every motherfucking song in the shit. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm so excited because the main title song is so good already. So let me just grab a quick break. I just need to hit the bathroom. I'm gonna get something to drink. Just to do all those things, and then we're gonna get right into the game and have a great time. Here's the only thing that I ask. Please put it on the title screen during break. I can't do that. We got to do it. I have to have a pure first reaction to everything, and we got to do it that way, man. We're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna turn that on and we're gonna enjoy it. Here's the only thing that I ask. All right, if during any of this playthrough, anytime, not just today, anytime, there is something that is interesting and you would like to get a clip of it, I would appreciate as many clips of this as I can get. And you don't have time to clip it, exclamation clip. It'll grab the last 60 seconds. I believe it's the last 60. I think it's 60. Please, I would appreciate any and all clips we can get of this, because this is my first time through this game and I don't get many first through Zelda games. And I mean, obviously I'll have VODs and stuff on YouTube forever, but I know that clipping is always kind of tough. I know that it's tough to go through and do it all. Exclamation clip, it'll automatically do it all for you. I'd appreciate. With that, I'm gonna grab a quick 5-minute break. If you need to get up, stretch, hit the bathroom, get something to drink, something to eat, something to whatever, I don't really care. Just meet me back here in 5. Oh, all right. I got you a little bit of Wind Waker music, but welcome back, y'all. I hope you guys are all excited. You're all ready. What's happening, Kent? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Crazy to say. The countdown. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. That's probably a me thing. Let me do this. All right. Let me make sure everything is running and working before we get over there. How does this work? Gaming question. What's happening? Tell me about it. There we go. Got my goofy fucking me on the screen over. You can't see it right now. Yeah, welcome back, y'all. We're gonna get into some Wind Waker. This is the first time that I ever played Wind Waker, so. Oh no, we're gonna be taking a break. There's gonna be an ad break. Shit. Have you played Coffee Talk? I have not. Coffee Talk. Let me see. Oh, is it 2020 visual novel? Interesting. The game follows a barista working in a coffee shop in a fantasy version of Seattle as they listen to the concerns of the coffee shop's various patrons. Oh, interesting. Only a couple bucks too. There are 6 games. I didn't see that, but that does not surprise me. Sounds interesting. Is it worth playing? Is that why? Played a point and click game like it before. Oh, interesting. I do like a point and click game, so. All right, I'm sorry. There will be an ad as we're about to get into the game, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch over so we can get into some music here, some game and everything. So I do have my weird thing just set up here. This is like the Wii U and everything, you know. I don't know how the Wii U works, but let me do this. I don't understand this at all. I need to know how the sound is. So you guys are gonna have to let me know. Let me go ahead. There are 2 episodes. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead. Let's get our game started so we can get some music playing and see how this is. Turned it up a little bit too. We'll see. Let me do. Let's go here. Oh, it's so hard to beat. It's crazy to take Link and make him a pirate and have it be just this good. And I'll say this, I know that Breath of the Wild kind of finally moved over to doing orchestral music. I know that it did orchestral music, but there is still something kind of just amazing and nostalgic about these old like MIDI songs, you know, like the very like faux music. All right, we're gonna be playing on the gamepad here. All right, we need to choose a log. We're gonna do one. As it's my first run, we do have to just go with Link. Unfortunately, I know that's not always everybody's move, but I gotta go with Link. I can't not go with Link. Let me also real quick while we're here. Need to make a copy of this. And I can put it here so I can see the game. All right, let's jump in. Let's see how this goes. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Okay. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where golden power lay hidden. Oh, this is nice. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. It must be Ganon. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died, and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. The legend of not Zelda. But then a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark reign. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. Ooh, the Ganon music. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. Whew. But what became of the kingdom? None remain who know. Damn, the kingdom just gone, bros? The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to guard boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of the fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. Damn, they just anoint whoever, huh? The elders wished only for the youth to know courage like the hero of legend. Oh. Huge! The timeline. Yeah, that's crazy. It's a timeline, right? Outset Island. Okay. We start out on an outset. Love that. Big brother. Oh my God, this is amazing. I love this music. Doot, 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 doot. Big brother. Oh, look at this. Look at this dude. Big brother. Bro's just napping. I never knew Link and I had so much in common. Damn, I love a nap too, Link. I knew you'd be here. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Arls. Ariels? Ariels? Lookout. Ariels? So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Same hair too. Damn, bro, true. Link and I do have the same golden hair. Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. Whoa, it's Link's birthday. When is Link's birthday? It's a thing I've never thought of. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Oh shit. I got control here? Woo! Okay. I see. So there is like a Z targeting type aspect. Oh, there's a crouch? Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? Link army crawls. Oh. Why is he like this? That's insane. Okay, hold up. Come on. Okay, you can't die right off the ladder, right off the first. Okay, hold on. Let me go here real quick. I wanted to see. Do we have backflip? Oh, we have roll. Wait, we have roll. We have backflip. Oh, we do. Look at this. Oh, we're actually gonna be crazy in the field. Oh, we have side to sides. Oh my God, we're actually doing crazy shit out here. People have never seen Link do. Sneaky snake. Yeah, Link be sneaky, apparently. I had no idea. Obviously, we can just, nobody will ever find us. Link is linking? Hey, how you see me, bro? That didn't make no sense. Hi, Link. Hey, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump to the rock out there? Huh? Is it? Tell me. Oh God, how do I run? Wait, there's a run? Hey, hold up. Wait, how does Link run? Is there a run? Maybe it's just, maybe he doesn't have a run. Maybe that kid is just lying to me about how things work. Yeah, take that, fuckwad. Sorry, that's mean. I shouldn't have said that about him. Ha! Can Link swim in this game? I actually don't know. Ooh, get a bunch of money. All right, we're going to see Grandma. Press stick forward. Your normal walk is run. That's true. Metal Link solid. Oh, look at this guy. He wants me to do this. He wants to do this together as like a group. We're doing it as a group project together. Yes, I see. The ants here, huh? Oh, look at this bitch. Ha! Oh, shit, I thought I was gonna roll. Oh, Link, happy birthday. Hey, did your sister, Ariel, find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandma is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day, and she said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head like me so she could help your grandma with chores. So, if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of a jar, press A to carry it. To put the jar down, you just have to press ZR. Can you tell her that for me? No. No, I don't think so. Wait, what is happening with this kid? Does he have a big snot coming out the nose? Ew! Why you got a snot out the nose, you sick bitch? Give it a little at least, or give it one of the chew, you know, one of the rockets. Your grandma was calling for you, Link. And so was my mom. Your mom's a hoe. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm bringing so much crazy energy. I think it's because I'm so excited about this. Oh, this music is nice. Oh, the inside house music. Yes. You'll find out to see if Link can swim or not. That's insane. Booger Kid is gross. Honestly, just like I said, just clean it up, brother. Oh, he's got the fucking yell. Damn. I'm actually so excited now. I didn't know he had. Is that grandmama? Grandmama. Mom. Grandmama, mom. I've been waiting for you, Link.
Hi.
Link. Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young heroes spoken of in all the legends. Bro, he do got a full-on frown face. Why he such a... Link is kind of a bastard sometimes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They could have as much beers as they wanted. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Swordplay? Men? I think we need to go ahead and call the creep alert. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. I think this is still Grandma talking, so. Oh shit, he looked like the fucking hero. Does this all make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Link? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. So I'd better get ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make your favorite soup for tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister. Grandma, why I look stupid? Damn, bro. Why he do look like this though? Like, damn. No pressure, Grandma. Well, listen. I feel like the pressure was on all of the kids, right? All the kids knew that they had to do it. Like all the boys. Okay, let's go find. Hey, how do I talk to you?
Oi!
ZL, right? And then, yeah, bro, I was literally trying it. What are you talking about? That's correct. You're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around a target, you can press ZL to face forward. You know, it's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag. Not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. Bro, you gonna show me swordplay? Because I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police. I guess we're going into his room. Drop by his room, bro. Okay, I am. Why is his head like that? So soon, my. If you're already old enough to be wearing these clothes, then it's going to be very important for you to gather as much wisdom as you can from now on. If you're going to make your way in this world, that is, Link. Now, I've been studying a wealth of topics since long before you were born. I'm what you call a brain of all trades. Bro, I think you might have a tumor. Honestly, we should probably get like a doctor to check that out because I don't think that's normal. You're a smart little fellow yourself, aren't you? I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and maybe you're the one I should pass it down to. I mean, you can tell other people. You don't just have to tell one person. Literally, you could tell anybody or everybody. Everything that you see tacked to the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly. And before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowledge, you know. What the fuck was that? Such a racket! Can't you keep it quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dreaded hooligan! Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother who lives just downstairs. He hates studying all day, every day. The lout just exercises and practices with his weapons and smokes his marijuana cigarettes. Honestly, I don't even understand it. Does he exercise his brain? No, the brain is a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot, as if that's not any use to anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what a brother to do. Damn. Bro, he doesn't. Oh, guy can't be down there hanging out, working out, smoking a marijuana cigarette. I feel like that's okay when they get angry. Sturgeon's 1 point lesson 1: the energy of life. Young man, know your limits. Okay. I guess we'll just read these real quick. That first one was about hearts. It's just fine. It's easy to get swept up by a little success at swimming, but the sea can be fickle. Swimming for too long can drain one's energy, and eventually one will sink. Watch the round icon in the bottom right while in the water. This one is one's swim timer. One should be able to sure to get on land before one's swim timer runs out. If one doesn't, it can be responsible for what happens next. Okay, so there's a swim timer. Alternate views on life. At times, it's difficult to find ways to use the TV, especially when someone else is using it. Come on, Nintendo. You couldn't even be subtle about how you're gonna do this. Oh my god. Is at times like these you can simply play on the Wii U gamepad by pressing the minus button to change screens at any time. But remember that just because one can play at any time in the gamepad doesn't mean one can hide it from one's parents. Ugh. Material goods. The more things one tries to experience in life, the more experience related belongings one tends to gather. And of course, with those belongings comes a need to keep track of them and keep them in good order. One needs only to look at the Wii U gamepad screen to see the items he or she has obtained. The items contains items. The item screen contains items one can set to and use with X, Y, and R. Okay, I see. It's just very much like right there. Not much going on. There's nothing there right now. Use the arrow to just on the screen to display the quest status screen, which contains vital items related to one's quest. By pressing plus, you can pause the game, which allows one to take one's time viewing the item screen. Okay. Okay, that's cool. All right. How not to regret the things one fails to do in life. A very important lesson. There are many things one longs to do in the limited time one has in this world. The easiest way not to regret things one wanted to do but failed to do is to save. Okay. Yeah. We understand. Yeah. How many of these are there? There's 5 more. Jesus Christ. Human relationships. We improve one's relationship with one's fellow being. One must speak. We already did the speaking thing. Okay. Knowing one's own abilities. To improve one's life, it is wise to watch A and calmly whenever one comes across a person or an object. Okay, those are my interactable things. Oh, that's what I just read. All right, 2 more after this one. By using, you can change perspective. One can often find oneself gazing upon sights and discoveries one never expected to see. Pressing R. Oh, okay. I see. So this is like our first person view. Very cool. All right, 2 more. And then we're gonna go see the dude downstairs real quick. A fool and his rupees are soon parted. It is commonly known that he who makes poor use of rupees will have a hard life. It is wise to gather rupees early and often. Okay. No, fuck, bro. There we go. Becoming the champion of life. Learn all there is to learn in the lessons through 1 through 9. All right, fuck this guy. Let's move on. That was a lot. That was a lot of BS. It's about to be way cooler. I hope so, bro. Mostly because he's out there smoking that good, I think, bro. Oh shit, he actually is way cool looking. Link, is that you? If I recall correctly, today you are the same age as the legendary hero. When did you get so old? You must build strong muscles from now on. Strong muscles. You have come at the perfect moment. I was just trying my rolling attack. Allow me to teach it to you. Are you ready? Just run as fast as you can, then press A. That's how you perform a rolling attack. If you think you understand, Then try to roll into the wall. Go on, young one. Such racket! Can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off the shelves, you drafted hooligan. My brother upstairs is very high strung, but not as high as I am. He is the way of knowledge. He locks himself in the room and studies all day. He is quite wise, but with that big head of his, he is hardly accommodating. On top of it all, he is so very feeble. At times, I am ashamed to call him my brother. But enough of that, Link. I sense the natural talent that beats in your veins. But you need more than talent to make it in the world today. You must also be bold. And to that end, I shall teach you the art of swordplay. What do you say? Do you wish to practice your skills with the sword? Yeah, give it to me, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fucking slice your little belly up. I'm gonna slice that. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say, very good. Wrong! Only press B. Okay, I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, okay, I see. They don't even want me to press forward. That's the problem. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me, then press B. Keep swinging. Very good. Next is the thrust. Target me with ZL, then toward L forward. Toward me and press B. Come at me. Thrust your sword. Very good. Keep thrusting. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like him saying keep thrusting. Gross. Good, that's enough. It is as I foresaw. One day you shall become a master of the sword, but it is still too soon to give you a sword to carry around with you. I'm afraid I cannot give you one yet. If I give you one, I am certain your grandmother would be quite upset with me, and I do not need that. But if for any reason you feel you need more training, then come see me again. I don't need more training. I need a fucking sword, you ass. Whatever. Getting flashbacks to the combat. It feels pretty good so far. I like the... I didn't expect the... Tung, 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 tung. That felt pretty good. All right, let's get Ariel. Let's get her. I think she's just up in the thing, right? Tung, 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 tung. All right, sorry, that was a bit of a sidetrack, which is how Zelda games go. But we're focused right now. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Get out of here, you snotty bitch. Snotty kids are the grossest. I don't understand. Ooh, wait, there's a sign. Watchtower, Forest of Fairies. Ooh, Forest of Fairies. I love that. All right, let's get Ariel. Ariel? Is that how you say it? Is it Ariel or Ariel? I think it's Ariel. Ariel. Are you up here or Ariel? Hoy, big brother. Let me get a little sip of water real quick. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat though. So anyways, Link, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm gonna give you the most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Then set it to the different things. Use the gamepad also as well. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Oh, why don't you try it out? Right now. Try looking over at our house from here. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh my God, holy fuck. All right, sorry, hold on. Oh God. Bro, this is terrible. Jesus Christ. Postman looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Look up in the sky. Oh my God, in the sky. Oh, there he is. Sorry. I'm trying so hard. Jesus Christ. I need to turn the gyro off. The gyro's not great for this. Whoa! Pirates? Armady? Anything that confirms how it's pronounced. I have them. Damn it, bro. Gyro. Yeah, it's all over this. Gyring all over the scope, bro. The scope is bad. Ah! Damn. Damn, who was... Oh, we got to go up and get her. Link, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something that can use to defend yourself with. All right. So you're saying I should... Ah! Damn, I love that there's not fall damage this early on. I don't think that's going to be the case forever. Okay, hold on. How do I do... Let me do this. Let me do a save real quick. You guys can't see. We're just saving. We're continuing. I'm going to options real quick. What? Hold on. Okay, gyroscope is turned off now. She's signing you right up though. Honestly, I'm not even mad about it, bro. I'm actually happy about it. I would like more of that kind of shit. Just sign me the F up, bro. You think I gotta go get the fucking sword from the dude now? Can you just give me the fucking sword, man? Give me the fucking sword, bro. I know you're all kinds of high in here. High on drugs. Oh, what is the matter, Link? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever is it? From the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Link? Ah! Have you come for some serious instructions in the way of the sword? No, sir. Sword can do no evil. It reflects the heart of the ones who use it, but it cannot have one until you've learned the basics, I'm afraid. Oh my God, you fucking asshole. I have to do more fucking fighting? What are you doing? This is insane. This is insane. They literally were like... the game literally was like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, huh? Whoa, bitch ass, bro. Whoa! This is a parry attack. Target with ZL and then until you see A, then quickly press A to perform a defensive attack. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. If it's the same, then I don't think you do. You probably just leave. Oh, this is new. Good, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn. Very good. Finally, the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. Yeah. Get recentered. Nah, I ain't about that, bro. About fucking this guy up. That was a fine display. Doesn't matter. And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the field of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Link. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. Fuck yes, bitch ass. You use it wisely and carefully. You do not want to let the old man let down the old man who has entrusted it to you. Yeah, nothing like letting down the old man I barely know. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Link. Can I leave? Damn, that's pretty cool. So there's like a, I like this idea that there's like a defensive move. That seems fun. Okay, so now I can just go up and fucking get that lady then, I assume, right? Bro, where's she go to, huh? Shwoo! You think it's over this one? How the fuck you think I get there? It's probably from over there, I bet. I bet you it's on this side. Parry, I'm so excited for that. I'm excited for real fucking combat. Get out of here, you snot-nosed bitch. Oh, Fairy Forest. That's right. It's probably this way. I got it. We get there. We figure it out. Slice him. Bro, no, the old man will be upset at me. Oh, no. What'll happen if the old man... What if the old man gets upset at me, you know? Oh, we're doing real Zelda things now. This is actually insane. Oh, I love this. This is amazing. Where the fuck are all my fucking rubies? Rupees. Cut the snot. Ew. Dude, I don't want it, bro. I don't want a snot on my sword. This is a powerful blade that's ready to murder evil. And I guess the evil might be snot. It's snot. All right, what's this say? Increase your fortune. Increase my fortune. Oh, king can't do that. What's up here, though? Nice. That was so worth, bro. We went Super Saiyan to do it. Oh, yes. We're making money now. We're gonna need it. Cat. Cat. Damn, I am loving cutting grass so much, you know, as everybody does, whoever plays a Zelda game. It's one of the best things you can do. Rut-row. Oh, there she is. All right, how doth one get there? Oh God, Linketh be crazy. There's too much shit here. Oh, is that a bad guy? Wait, is that a bokoblin? Is that who that is? Oh, shit, bro, hold up. Oh my God. There he is. Woke that bokoblin up, bro. Wait. 1 rupee? Mother, it gives me 1 rupee? Oh, hold up. I know how to do this. Army crawl. Woo! We rich now, brother. We rich now. Okay. I guess we just go this way, huh? I should have picked this rock up. Hold up. Let me check it out. Oh, there's a heart there. Damn, full back on health. I love that for me. Wait, oh, she's way over there, huh? I don't think I realized she was so far over. Ha! Oh, can't get there. Brother, how do you do this shit? Fairy fountain site. This spot marks the remaining of the ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle to the so the fairies could ease his weariness. It is also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the fountain of the fortune goddess. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Oh, I can pick this up? Obviously Link can do that. Okay, well, I'm oh God, figuring it out. Don't worry about me. Wait, what is this? What is this? More bokoblins. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought the parry was gonna work on him. It does not. Okay, hold on. Oh, he gets me. Okay, I thought the parry was gonna work there. It did not. That's okay. I'll figure out the fucking parry eventually. Uh-oh. She's like this, and then in the cutscene, she was like, oh, ouch. Wow. What's with the getup? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Oh! Miss Tetra! Tetra. That's who that is, Tetra? I've heard of Tetra. I don't know shit. She a pirate? Damn. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of the mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Boy. Don't worry about him. Come on. Damn. I just want to be accepted, guys. I just want to be loved. Hi! Hoi, big brother. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Rumble! Oh my God, that bird just stole my sister. Oh, he just pulled out his fucking sword? Link, what are you doing? Chill, bro, chill. Stupid kid, get a hold of yourself. She's gone. Nothing you can do. She's dead. He's amped. What? You want to come with us on our ship? I don't think so, weirdo. Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates. You know, pirates are... We love the sea, the terror of the sea. What do we get out of bringing some helpless kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel, but with your sister having been kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with it. Now, does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa there! Just who are you? Where you get off butting in on someone else's conversation, Birdman? Please. All I mean to say is that you, big bad pirates, hadn't come to this quiet little island. That poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a minute and I'll tell you. Just shut the fuck up for a second, Jesus. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you heard of it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears, like yours, have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. Also, what is this long ears thing? I feel like if this feels like I'm not a fan of this weird generalization slash like almost feels a little racist at some points, but listen. I guess as like a bird person, you get to like make those decisions, I guess. But my point is, the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why I grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Link here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh. And while I'm at it, use a bitch. I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Link's sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you give Link a little help. Now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it. Lastly, or lately, I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but a cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a single little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, anything to protect yourself with. Anything. Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you to get all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. All right. Honestly, I don't think I'm into this Tetra person that much. She seems a little bitchy. She also seems like faux tough, fake tough kind of person, you know? Okay, so we gotta find a shield, Avi. Who's gonna have a shield for us? Oh, Grandma will. She has it on the wall, right? Well, at least that's what I'm thinking. Hold on. Grandmama, do you have a shield for me? Do you have shield for Link? Grandma, I'm gonna go hang out with some pirates. What is it, Link? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Ariel? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? What's the matter? Bro, what do you mean? What are we doing? What are we doing? I thought we were telling Grandma what was happening. Are we not telling Grandma? Is she still playing with the gulls? What do you mean is she still playing with the gulls? Oh. Man, they make you do some weird things to do this. Link. Come here, Link. I have something for you. Is this what you're looking for? Why your face look like that, Link? Take it with you. You got the hero shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. You can defend yourself. That pose is awesome. I feel like I've never seen that before in any of the other Zelda games, where they just cut from where he's like holding it up, like obviously showing it to the player, and then just show him from like the actual angle where he's just standing over there, and everybody's like, what the fuck are you doing, Link? Like, oh, my bad. I guess it's true. Ariel really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? Some kind of bird, bitch. Birds are the greatest evil. Bye, Grandma. I love you. You might be dead by the time I get home. All right, let's go pirate. Wow, that's a decrepit old what is this view? What is this view? What is this view? My God, whatever. A decrepit old shield. Are you sure You can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Jesus Christ. That was such a weird... I don't know why the game does that. Or did that. Let's go. On to adventure. Good luck, Link. We love you. Good luck finding your sister. I hope she's still alive. Take care of yourself. Oh, Grandma's so sad. No, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. How much longer is this gonna go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. Yo, what's happening, Casper? Also, thank you so much for the follow, Kyle. Left her all alone. Bro, that actually makes me so sad. Oh, Grandma was so awesome. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? No! So are we like actually sailing? Like, I know this game does some sailing and shit, but like, are we actually sailing? Like, that'd be kind of sick, actually. Oh, I can go anywhere. Let me talk to this guy. That Nico didn't make out half bad. With you being the new swabby and all. New swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal. But hey, I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be the bottom rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine. So long as you don't disobey him. Okay. You can fuck right off. Let me go bust into somebody's place. But you stream when she is busy. Ah, that's okay. Appreciate that anyway, buddy. Let me talk to this guy.
Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think about it.
Bro, did you hear his voice when he did that sound? That's totally what his voice was, right? Like, we all know that, right?
You're probably wondering why we treat young Miss Tetra with so much respect when she's clearly so much younger than us, aren't you? Now, I won't go saying this in a very loud voice, but, well, she may look young. Miss Tetra's actually 35. Oh, that's a joke, Shrimpy. I suppose it was just a chance that we lost our last miss when Miss Tetra was still young. Oh, fate is cruel as she is. That's why Miss Tetra took over so young. She owes it to our predecessor. Everyone's come to respect her for that, for coping with so much at such a age. Respect has nothing to do with how many years you've been on this earth, but you're probably too young to understand that.
I see it. Perfect. I'm glad we're all feeling it at the same time. Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right now, first off, you have to take the test all pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like, so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain. Okay. First off, you're gonna press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up and tilt L to step on it. Presto, switch pressed. Huge. Now, check it out. After the platforms rise from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Damn, Nico, chill out, bro. Leave some for the rest of us. Okay, so I was able to jump to the first one myself, but that next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use L to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, then press A to let go and jump to it. Yeah. So, do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. Oh, I got this bitch. Bro, I've been doing Zelda games since I was a baby. It will probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now, give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two. Bro. So if I do it like right away, this guy's... Okay, so we put him down real quick so we can put him back up. Give ourselves a reset timer here. Oh my god. Fuck. I done fucked it up. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. When you're hanging onto the rope, you can use... Stop and then tilt. Okay. Alright. Yeah, buddy. I didn't need all that. That's fine. Well, I done fucked it up. I thought I was gonna one-shot it, but... I gotta be better. Okay, second try. What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. All right, Swabby. I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. And it's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry, and take it before someone comes. Get out of my fucking way, Nico. Oh my god. Fucking flashbanged opening the chest. Banana! You got the spoils bag. You can keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. 8 kinds of items. Oh, weird. Why would we use different? Why would you? Ooh, interesting. I wonder what that's gonna mean. What the reason you would keep? Because there's probably different more than 8 different kinds of items, but you would keep specific ones for specific reasons, I would assume. But hey, Link, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry up and get up here. Oh, I have to go back the same way, right? I can just go back down, right? Guess we can wait until finish, whatever. Okay. All right. Targeting alignment. Yeah, it was. I mean, listen, it was just a little interesting to try and learn how to do that, but cool. I mean, it's Z targeting, but still.
Come on!
Hey, Link. Here I am, up here. You want me to come up there? Like, what are we doing, brother? Very nice, though. I'm just saying, second trying, not bad. I'll take it. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. Hebel. Brother, what is this Forsaken Fortress ass looking place? There's all sort of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now, the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Is the bird like half falling asleep? Look at it. I knew it. Look over there by that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Hey. Why do you look like that? Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa! Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this isn't the way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I love those faces. My sword! Well, and that's how Link died. The Forsaken Fortress. Just pirate things. Link is so goofy and cute and expressive. Your sword landed all the way up there. Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was a bit off. The look on your face, priceless. Wait, what? I slipped a stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So if you see A, you better press that button. I put the stone on your quest status screen. It's pretty basic, but hey, listen carefully. Hey, listen. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it. You understand? All right then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. Yeah, like I got this, bro. Oh my god. We literally are solid snaking this bitch. All right, we go for the rubies. Rupees. Obviously. We go money first. They are pretty committed to the cartoon bit here. This is pretty great. I do quite like it. It's crazy that they're like, at that point, they're like, no, we remember that barrel being there like that. I don't think I can get in that door, right? I need to like go over to the thing over there first, right? I'm pretty sure there's no shot. Like they're not gonna let me in, right? What the fuck? Oh my god, there's a sidle? Oh my god. Oh my god, why is this the fucking cutest version of Link ever? I'm actually kind of shocked. How does... I wanted to get on top of it. Can I not get on top? Maybe I do need to get that door then. Oh, okay. It is the door. I, for some reason, thought there's no shot they're getting to let me in the door. Okay, that's a map of the area, and it's just showing us where we're at. Interesting. Oh, I was like, why can't I was wondering why I couldn't break those pots with my... sword. I don't have my sword. This doesn't feel like the way I want to go. I don't know where we want to go, actually. Okay. Let's just keep going this way a little bit. Okay. I see where that takes us. Whoa! Sorry, I can't fight you guys right now. Uh-oh. Bro, what are you doing? quick save here, just in case. Been clipping, of course. Don't worry. Preach. Link is crazy in this. I don't understand why. Whoa, guys. Easy there, brothers. Chill out, guys. Beauty. Where the fuck is my sword, bros? All I want is my freaking sword, mans. I can't open them? Okay. Oh, I can't even do anything here? Oh, I fucked up, bros. Shit. I can throw these over here though. Oh, there's a thing here. Hold on. Oh, I'm a genius. Flashbanged again. All right, what are we getting? What are we getting? Oh, a heart piece. You've got a piece of heart. Collect 4 of these to complete a new heart container. More heart containers equal more life. Huge. Big. Absolutely big, bros. Big. All right. Can I not put this one on me? Or what's happening with that? Oh, there's specific ones. All right, I need to get back out of here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do a little bit more, probably go for another 10 or 15, and then I'm gonna probably gonna wrap it for tonight. We'll pick it back up Thursday. Bro, why are you coming all the way over here like this? Ugh. Out of here, you big idiots. I wish I had my fucking sword. I could just murder all these bitches. Fucking Rambo mode on them. You know? Fucking Rambo mode on them. All right, I'm going up this way. You guys can't come up here, can you? Right? Well, they kind of can. They kind of don't like that. Whoa, guys, hold up. Okay. Get up, bro. What are you doing? Get up there, Link. Go quick, brother. Nailed it. Is this where my sword is at? No.
Where the fuck is my sword at, man? I see it. I mean that area, man, not my sword. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was probably not supposed to be there like that, but listen, I wanted to be there, man. I wanted to go that way. How does one? You can't, huh? Oh, you can go this way though. Hold up. All right, what you got, Tetra? Listen up, Link. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is your shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blow and see if I could make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could probably pick up its weapon with A, but that's just me. Oh. Weird. I didn't know you could do stuff like that in this game. I kind of like that. All right, brother. Get ready to get fucked up, man. Whoa! Come on, bring it, man. Whoa! Oops. Murdered. Nice. Okay. All right. Those kicks are vicious, bro. He was throwing them. I also didn't realize there was a big thing right there of all that shit too. So, all right. So if we just kick everybody's ass on the searchlights, we didn't have to worry about the searchlights anymore. Okay. That's pretty big, bros. That's big.
Yep.
Huge, even. Okay. All right. I'm starting to learn a little, as one does. Whoa. I see. Obviously, they set me up for this earlier with my bro Nico.
Yep.
Damn. Nico wishes. All right, where are we at now? Let's see. Where my fucking sword at, bro? Where's my sword? I still haven't seen it. Can I push this down? Is that what we do? Nice. And then you can move it over to get a way up then. I see. I've played a Zelda game in my life. And Zelda games do really love moving boxes all over the areas. Fuck. Can I just fuck those guys up the same way I fucked the other guy up, or we have to do it this way? It's just this way, huh? I don't like that. Wish it was better. I don't know why this game seems so strange with that shit. I've just never, I feel like that's never been a, and there's always been a little bit of like sneaking around as Link, but like this is so much different in like a wild way. It's very funny. Okay, where are we at now? Couldn't tell you. Making our way downtown.
just want my sword, bros. Where's my sword at, though? I guess we're doing this again. Just looking. He doesn't know it's me yet. Bro, why are you coming this way? I need like something to be able to throw to like distract them to another area. That'd be much better, huh? I need distraction techniques. Where are my distraction techniques? Okay, we just keep moving. Can I go in that window right there? Probably, right? I don't know if I want to though. I feel like I want to keep moving up. Moving on up. It is hard. I'm gonna do something with some pie. You're fine. It's all this here. Nice. Make this a little easier for ourselves. Okay, let's go in that window then. I was thinking that this was going to do something else, but it does not. It just lets us make that rest of that shortcut for there, but we can do the what do you want? It's just up ahead. Look carefully at the tower wall. Isn't there a narrow ledge you can cross? Face the wall and press A to sidle along the wall. You should be able to get across the ledge as long as you're careful. Just remember, you can't do anything else while you're sidling, so you have to be extra careful of what's around you. What? I have to do that like somewhere specific? I just assumed it was. I just assumed I was going in here. No? Okay. Where the fuck do I sidle? What the fuck is she the fuck is Tetra talking about? Sidle along. Where am I sidling? Tetra just says shit. I don't even think she means any of it either, which is crazy. Oh, you think I can sidle right here? Damn, actually Tetra knows stuff. I lied, guys. Okay, okay, Tetra gets it, guys. Actually, I lied. Hold, go. Oh. How the fuck do you do that then? Interesting. Those searchlights are a real pain, huh? You're gonna have to deal with them somehow, I'm afraid. There's got to be a way to get up to the searchlights. I know. Okay, I got to disable all the searchlights before we do that then. All right, that's fair. Just doing a quick save. Yeah, I feel like that's a good stopping point, and we'll pick this back up on Thursday. We'll run the Forbidden Fortress. Oops. Damn. Feeling decent with the gamepad? I mean, it feels fine. Gamepad definitely feels big. It feels pretty large. I feel maybe my shoulders. Nah, it's not too bad. Maybe even Thursday we'll try with the gamepad or the controller and see if that feels better. You know, just try a little bit of both. This part wouldn't annoy you too much being kind of stealthy. It's not my favorite right now, but I'm also like, listen, it's just nice to be in a Zelda game that I haven't ever played yet. So I'm just enjoying the pieces that I'm getting, you know? Plus, it's not terribly difficult. I just want to get into it a little bit, like the game and like the fighting and everything. I just want to get deep into it and feel it. And that's the one thing that I'm like, that's the only thing, like I'm feeling like antsy about it, you know? The pad on for the functionality, you keep the controller for the main controller. I don't even think that that's what I would want though. I feel like I'd rather, because I feel like everything else will just be on screen. Like I could just show it on screen then, like a normal game, right? I feel like the pad having that functionality right there and stuff could be really great for other things, but it's kind of cool if you guys can see, you know, everything. Some slow stuff before you get it. Of course, that's how all they are, right? All Zelda games are. But that's why I was like, I want to get it as much in as I could today. And then, you know, and then whenever we get to a certain point, yeah, of course. Who would be upset about that? But I do want to get to, you know, like I say, we can get to a point and we'll get into it and everything. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, it is very funny how cartoony this game is, but like, I'm kind of really loving it. I remember when Wind Waker came out and it was very cartoony and people did not like it, and I totally understand that. It's fine. I was definitely kind of in the like, I wasn't my favorite, but kind of coming back to it at this point in my life and being just, you know, whatever, like I kind of love it. I do kind of love it. So yeah, it was a drastic change because this was the one right after Ocarina, right? I mean, I guess I should say Majora's Mask, right? For the time too. I mean, it looks pretty good still now. I mean, like generally, like, I know this is like an HD remake of it, but like a remaster, but it still looks great. But yeah, I get it. I just feel like coming back to it now at this point in my life, I'm definitely like, I love how it looks. And I love how cartoony Link is. He's got so much personality in this. But yeah, so let me come back over to our other scene. We'll talk about what we got coming up. All right. Beauty. Yeah, so cool. I was just playing off of so I'm doing screen cap so you guys can see it, but then I have a window of the screen cap pulled out from OBS, and that seems to work actually pretty good. So it's actually pretty good. We'll see if that ends up being an issue with timing or anything else later, but so I will be back here on Thursday to do more news and then more Wind Waker. Hopefully we'll get a little more time with it at that on Thursday. But I was gonna say I will also be doing an extra stream this week on Saturday, doing just a couple hours of Wind Waker. So we're probably gonna look at like starting around like 12 Eastern time, and then just playing for essentially, you know, a couple hours, however long I'm kind of feeling, just to kind of get in you know, get some real real feet into everything at that point. So that'll give us 2 streams and then an additional couple hours of just time. And so yeah, if you're interested, I'll be here both Thursday and then Saturday. Seeing the character's eyes track things, true. And not only that, but like I said, it being Link, he's kind of like super expressive more than he ever has been. And like I said, it gives him kind of like a lot of personality with just his eyes like that. So I really like it. I really like it. Oh man, my ears hurt a little bit today. It's my glasses. I did say it earlier. Oh my God. AI viewers is crazy. Why are people coming in and doing stupid shit recently? Yeah, so I've been wearing my glasses for the last day or two because I got to schedule an eye appointment, and I like to wear my glasses when I'm doing going up to an eye appointment, because I feel like just wearing my contacts makes my eyes dry out too much and could just be bad for my eyes in general. I probably just wear my contacts too much anyway, but yeah, I think these glasses specifically, when they're pressed with my headphones, they just kind of hurt my ears a little bit. I'm literally, as soon as we wrap up, I'm gonna take my glasses off for a little while. Yeah, so fun. Honestly, I mean, listen, it's a Zelda game. It's always a little slow, and I'm completely okay with that. I've been enjoying just my time with it a little bit so far. We've gotten like an hour in. I'm enjoying it. We already knew the music was going to be bangers the whole way through, so I'm already there for it. I was trying to see who I wanted to raid to, but before we do that, let me do a shout out or two. First of all, Vash, let me get a little shout out for him real quick.
Projection of the mind, but for what it is worth.
See?
The death I gave you wasn't just.
Oh shit.
How touching.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Not actually worth the spittle it took to mumble that out. Do not do that again. No one wants to hear that from you.
Wow, Helios.
Damn, Helios is kind of a dick. Yeah, that was some God of War, Ragnarok, a little bit of the I think that was the roguelike version, like part of the whole stuff. But yeah, so Vash is going to be streaming tomorrow over on his channel. If you guys want to check that out, he's going to be starting his first stream of Expedition 33 Clair Obscur, of course. If you guys haven't seen that game, then you haven't been on the internet. The game won so many awards and is so highly praised that it is just one of those games that is it feels like it's got to be a once in a lifetime kind of game, but we'll see. I'm so excited. I think I was like kind of like maybe I was gonna stream it or check it out at some point. Not stream it, play it or check it out at some point, but now I'm feeling like I'm just gonna be watching Vash stream it and in kind of secondhand enjoying, and then maybe if it feels like it, you know, is good enough, maybe I'll pick it up or something. I think I was just like, oh, with all this hype, I should probably check it out. But now I'm like, damn, I might not even have to. I could just probably watch it and not really have to feel anything about it. But yeah, no, it really does look great. I'm really excited to check it out and just see what that game's about. But I'm good on some turn-based games for a little bit. I played Paper Mario, and that game took a long time. The game took too effing long. I'm gonna do another shout out here in a second. I'm just looking. Who is streaming today? I just don't see anybody that I'm really feeling. It could take a while, true, but I think it'll be okay. I can't look up Wind Waker, unfortunately. So So I looked up Ocarina of Time. And then let me find somebody who's got a couple viewers and we'll check it out. First time. Ooh, what's this person doing? Real quick, while we're trying to figure this out, let me do a shout out for the Wolf and the Kid. So, if you're on Twitch, Vash and I on Sundays stream together on our channel together. Ooh. It's called The Wolf and the Kid. We both stream there together. It is both of our cams, both of our games, all in one place, so you can check all those things out. On YouTube, it's just right here on my channel, and you can just watch it right here if you would like to. It just depends on how you like to consume your streaming platforms. But yeah, so if you want to come check us out on Sunday, we're going to be over there playing a little more Slay the Spire 2. We've been having a great time. This is my shit. Stop looking at my shit. Bro. Don't look at my shit.
Maybe you shouldn't have picked up your shit because it's lasering me.
Yeah, but it's lasering you and the enemies. Lasering you and the enemies. True. All right. Yeah, so if you want to come check us out, we're going to be over there on Sunday. Outside of that, like I said, I will be back here Thursday and Saturday. And we're gonna be over there on Sunday. Sorry, I may have messed that. I may have switched that. I'll be back here on my channel by myself on Saturday and Thursday as well. Okay, I found somebody who's playing through some Ocarina of Time. They marked it as their first playthrough. Yeah, I'll send you over. They're just a little VTuber. They look cool. Both of us started these. Yeah, I just love. Oh. He just said it was late. I think he's rapping. Why does nobody like it too? Oh, he said another 30 minutes. Perfect. We hurry up. Yeah, this has been really fun. I really appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. We get you one more with these on the way out, and I'm gonna see the raid. It's JDWWB with their playthrough of Ocarina of Time. I think it's their first time, but I'm not sure for sure. So yeah, go check them out. I will be back here Thursday, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great night and a great weekend. If I don't see you, come by Thursday or Saturday, or even Sunday, or tomorrow in Bashes, or every single day ever. Bye, guys. Good night, guys. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good night. Did I push the button? I think I pushed the button. It doesn't tell me that I didn't, but I'm gonna pretend that we did. We're out. Yeah, I did. Goodbye.